I got robbed.
So this is kind of uncharted territory. That's not why I'm losing the Chicago vote. Chicago flag colors, I really like the design. It's like, yeah, fine, I'll get one, but I don't like how I got it though. Store at Lids and the locker room, maybe you should tell them to put your merchandise on their shelf so you can get more revenue. Crazy idea. I don't know. I'm just a hat consumer here. I have a new box for you all today. This one has some very important significance to it. It's a hat that I've been waiting to get really for about 3 years now. I'm going to show you in this box what I have. It's a new hat, of course, but first, let me indulge you. Let me show you how crazy I am. We're going to have a little snack here. You can see it's a hot dog here. My dad works for a sausage company, and we call him Abe Froman. If you know what that movie reference is, then leave a comment down below, and I'll leave a comment back. We call him Abe Froman, Sausage King of Chicago, and I have loved hot dogs for years. I love hot dogs just as a snack. If it's recording a video here at night at about 11:45 p.m., if it's at a baseball game, if it's at my grandparents' house when I was younger, if it's at some sort of other event, whatever it is, I love hot dogs. For me, I'm crazy. Little backstory. So I have decided it was in second grade, I decided I wanted to be president one day. So it was calculated that in 2032, when I'd be next eligible, or first eligible to run at the minimum age of 35, I'd be 37 in 2032, which would be the next presidential cycle for the election. And I have been on that path for a few years now, about a decade or so. I've come to a firm conclusion that I will not receive the Chicago vote when I run for president. It's not because I'm Republican. I get it, Cook County and Chicago are pretty Democratic, pretty liberal, but that's not because. I think we can get past that. I think Chicagoans can get past me being a Republican. I mean, I'm moderate, so I think I should be kind of okay with some people. No, that's not why I'm losing the Chicago vote. It's not because I'm a Cubs fan. No, I'm going to lose the Chicago vote because I am very un-Chicagoan. Not only because I am not from Chicago, I'm from the suburbs, but because I am crazy. I like putting ketchup on my hot dogs. There we go. I've loved ketchup on a hot dog since I was little. I mean, you always hear, wait until you're 5 and then you just get rid of ketchup on a hot dog. A Chicago dog is basically what they call is dragged through the garden. A lot of veggies on it, and not my particular taste, so it's okay. I love a hot dog with ketchup on it. And today, we have a hot dog related hat. So, get out your own hot dog ketchup, because it's okay. Just like Velcro hats are for any age, so is ketchup for any age on a hot dog. So, get out your own hot dog, and whatever condiments you like on your hot dog, and a notebook, pen, or pencil just to take some notes too. Let's get going. Class is in session. Let's go. So I knew. Oh, the other thing I was forgetting: celery salt. I'm looking at the diagram of a official Chicago-style hot dog. We have a poppy seed bun, Vienna beef hot dog. Vienna beef. Can't be just any hot dog. It's gotta be Vienna beef. That's the good stuff. Yellow mustard, sweet relish, and then this with sweet relish, it's more like full green, then then more like olive. It's more like a bright green from what I usually see, but sweet relish, and it's kind of like all clumped together. 2 slices of tomatoes, diced onions, a kosher pickle, sport peppers, and then celery salt. People can fit that whole thing in their mouth. Usually, most people can't. People just pick apart at it. Most people don't eat the actual or the whole sport pepper. They just take it off and just bite it, so they don't eat the stem. But yeah, celery salt I do like on a hot dog. For me, my ideal hot dog is hot dog with onions, ketchup, and celery salt. If I can, sometimes I'll add cheese. Sometimes. But that's what the official Chicago-style hot dog is. And Chicago hot dog has been a staple for Chicago food world for years, upon decades, upon almost a century or so. And it's just been a huge staple for us. This will be kind of like a 2-part thing. I did want to do a little bit of history on the actual Chicago hot dog, but I think I'm going to do that in the next video because the team that I got has 2 style hats. So I got one of them, and I will get the other one eventually, but I think I'll do a full Chicago hot dog history lesson for the second hat. But I'll talk about the team itself today and this first hat. This team I had been wanting for a while. I'm going to just get into it now. This was because of the National Hat Day that was on January 15th. This team had a weekend sale. A few retailers had different kind of sales, either a one-day sale or a weekend sale. And this was a full weekend sale for this independent league team. I don't have many minor league team hats, and this is an independent league team. So this is kind of uncharted territory, but this is the closest baseball team in any sort of independent minor league, major league aspect. And actually, I would pass their baseball field every day when I went to Concordia. We'll get into that history there in a moment. All right. Oh. Fancy bag. So, this team, I'm sure you already saw the logo, maybe. So, the history with this team is I remember seeing advertisements at the Fashion Outlets Mall in Rosemont, Illinois. Because when I went to school in Concordia, River Forest, I would take Northwest Highway onto River Road. And along River Road, Rosemont is a very big town, if not city, in the suburbs. It's right next to the O'Hare Airport, which is Chicago. It's a very, very well-populated consumer area. And in the Fashion Outlets Mall, at the Lid Store, or near the Lid Store, I would always see advertisings for this team. At first I didn't think it was a team, I thought it was just food. But little did I realize that a baseball team was coming to Rosemont, and they would be known as the Chicago Dogs. Nice. This is, ooh. I have been wanting this hat for years upon years. Ever since 2017, because the team was, their first year of play was in 2018. I remember in here's the rest of the bag. I like the bag. That bag I'll be keeping. That's a very nice bag. The team I've been seeing all of these advertisements for in the outlet store, in the mall, and I never realized it was going to be a baseball team. And that was in like 2017, maybe late 2016, I started to see advertising for it. Like in 2017, it's coming. And it's like, what? What is this? And it's like, food? I thought it was a restaurant at first. I'm like, okay, more restaurants coming to the mall, and then boom, it's a baseball team. It is very hard to get these hats. Why? Two reasons. Two obstacles for me. One is that the team store was open during home games, or it is open during home games, like maybe 2 hours before the game starts, and more often I'd be at work when those games would be happening. The other obstacle I had with getting the dog's hat was I'd wanted to get this for a while, but I never wanted to buy it online. I wanted to buy it in store. One, to try it on in person, because I'm kind of iffy with hat sizes. Like right now, it's a 7.5, but I'm pretty sure I'm a 7.5/8. But who knows anymore? Because Hat Club is inconsistent, but then Lids hats are consistent with their sizings. I don't know anymore. Anyways, problem though was if I ordered online, I would have to pay shipping.
Okay, hold on a second here. Let me show you my work here. All the teachers, all the math teachers, show your work, show your work. Okay, let me show you my work here on how I calculated it was more for shipping than it would be for me to actually go get it myself at the store. Let's crunch the numbers actually, shall we?
Okay. Hold on. Ty, I would like you to crunch those numbers again.
It's programmed. There's no such thing
Just
as
crunch them. Just crunch them, please.
crunch.
Did it help?
Alright, let's do the math here. It is $2.43 to the gallon at my local Thornton's here. $2.43. It's about 10.9 miles from my home in Mount Prospect to Impact Field in Rosemont where the dogs play. My car, 2014 Kia Rio, gets about 27 miles to the gallon. So the distance is about 10.9, gets about 40% of the gallon to get to Impact Field, and then about 40% of the $2.43 is about, doing the math here on the fuel cost calculator online, it's about 98 if not 99 cents to go from my home to Impact Field to get the hat. And shipping was $8.99, and compared to how much it would cost for me to go get it myself to the actual shipping cost, I would say I got robbed from the Chicago Dogs. Happens.
So they had a hat sale this weekend because of National Hat Day, and it was 25% off. So I think I ended up paying like $38 with tax and shipping. So I usually do this $35. So it's kind of iffy. It's like, yeah, fine, I'll get one, but I don't like how I got it though. I'd always wished that these hats and the blue one, or any of the other Chicago Dog hats, were sold in the Lid stores, in the outlet store, either the Lids or the Locker Room, or even Clark Street Sports, or have a team store within the mall. You get a whole lot more revenue that way, but what do I know? So let's see, made in China, 7.5. It has the New Era flag on the side, but it doesn't have any other markings, any other like logo for the league, and that's kind of fine because they're an independent league. At one point they had Carlos Zambrano play for them, so it's just kind of a hodgepodge kind of thing. So looking at the hat itself, it brim is a little crooked, but sometimes that happens. Nothing to worry about really. The hot dog logo with the 4 stars, like it is on the Chicago flag, is in the hot dog itself, and Chicago flag colors. I really like the design, and it's just a little tight, but I think I can stretch it out. If I'm not able to stretch it out so well, I mean, even if I curve the brim, and I think if I stretch it out, I can get a good fit out of it. If not, I can always try to reach out and return it. They do have a hot dog, Chicago Dogs hat that has a blue color, a sky blue, powder blue color. So that's the next hat I will get. And I've been wanting this hat for years upon years because I see everyone else getting the hat, and I felt a little entitled that I was like, hey, you don't deserve that hat. I saw the advertising. I thought that they were going to be a restaurant at first, but I was there before it was a thing. I need a hat now, and I was just being a little bitch about it, to be honest. But I'm glad I have the hat now. It is a good hat. Maybe next time I'll get a 7/5 when I order the next one, but I will have to wait for a 20% off sale. I think we should wrap this up. Yeah? How about you, Billy? You're putting mustard on the hot dog? What the hell, man? Alright, so that's going to wrap it up for this Chicago Dogs hat episode. I will be getting the blue. I know that plenty of other people have the blue hat out there, and the red one too. But in the future, I will get the blue one, but I don't know when, because, again, I don't want to pay $9 for shipping. I want to wait for a 20 to 25% off sale, and who knows when that'll be. So I've reached out to the Chicago Dogs team through Instagram and Facebook and maybe Twitter, being like, hey, can I do a store pickup? Can I? Because, I mean, I also want to do that with the Chicago Red Stars, the National Women's Soccer League team in Chicago. They have an option for a store pickup, because otherwise shipping would be $8 to $10, I think it is. But at least they give you the option to pick up in store at their stadium store. So, Chicago Dogs, maybe you should do the same thing. Or, because there's way much more foot traffic in the fashion outlet store at Lids and the Locker Room, maybe you should tell them to put your merchandise on their shelves so you can get more revenue. Crazy idea. I don't know. I'm just a hat consumer here. I'm just a guy complaining and bitching about $9 shipping. What do I know? So, remember, ketchup on hot dogs is A-OK. That's going to wrap it up here for class today. Hope you enjoyed your hot dog snack. Comment down below if you've ever had a Chicago dog, or if you have a certain city, region, hot dog style that you know. If I know there's like different like chili dogs and other style hot dogs out there. Or what's your perception on ketchup on a hot dog? Comment down below anything else related to food. I love talking about food, because Chicago has some of the best food out there. We have the best pizza, the best hot dogs. We got a lot of good stuff. We got good Polish sausage. I mean, my dad is Abe Froman, king of Chicago sausage. So, again, comment down below as well where that movie reference is from. As always, hats off to you for watching. Hope you all have a good day. Class is dismissed. Bye, everyone.